My name's Danny Ferrari.
My name's Parker Dement.
And we are Excellent Sound, and yes, Red Lips Bass.
We fucking did it.
What's up? What's good, bro?
Get out of our face.
Get out of my face.
Get in Danny's face.
Get in my face, bro.
Fucking did it.
I'm so fucking hyped, bro. I've been wanting to make this sound for so fucking long. It took so long, guys. This is the hardest fucking sound we've ever done here, for sure.
Anything is possible, guys.
Anything is possible. It took a very long time, a lot of different trial and error. And I know you might be saying, "Hey, man, it's just a fucking bass." No, it's not. It's.
This is the legendary sound, you guys.
There's a specific tonality that you need to get. We had to do a lot of different processing techniques to get it. We're going to show you how to do it. It's in the link in the download description below, along with the Ableton rack, right, Parks?
And believe it or not, we're giving it away for free after months and months of hard work.
Legitimately,
and
this
diligence.
sound took months. I was kind of scared that we weren't going to be able to do it.
Yeah, we almost quit.
I did.
We almost quit, but we didn't.
Yeah, well, we didn't. And the reason why... There's a big reason why we're doing all these Skrillex remakes, and in case you didn't know, we wanted to put this one in the middle because we felt like we wanted to give you guys, get enough attention on the pack for everyone to be able to sign up for the early access. Parker, tell them about Skrilla.
So, check it out, guys. We have a ton of stuff going on. So, Skrilla is coming out August 8th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes.
Only early access.
Early access. The only way you can get it is if you join the list and you were the first 1,325th purchaser. So we're keeping it super exclusive for everybody. We don't want everybody to have this, but we just want it to be special for our Sub and Wubbers. So join that early access list and be ready to get it on August 8th.
Yeah, and you'll be able to get this project file for free. We'll have a link for that in the pack as well as the other ones that you see there, which you've seen our other remakes, and you'll see more coming out. But yeah, we're gonna have all the sounds are gonna be in the pack regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the extra bonuses are really worth it, guys. So I definitely recommend that you take a hold of that, take advantage of that as soon as possible.
Yeah, we're also doing some contests. We're going to be giving away some gear. If you guys can see in the background,
see that little son
boom,
of a bitch
this
back
thing
there?
right here, this little Arturia keyboard, one of our favorite controllers. We're giving that away.
Yep.
We're giving away some headphones.
We're
giving away some gift cards.
Some gift cards. Not
So-
Applebee's.
Yeah, not to Applebee's, to
Applebee's.
Excellent Sounds store. So
right.
be sure to tune in for us. Like this video, give us a sub, give us all the love, and we're going to give you guys love.
Let's get right into it, bro. I'm hyped. Okay, there it is. The lipstick project file, which you will see, which again will be available. Yeah,
Jazz snaps, dude. Jazz
Jazzer
snaps.
Will be available for free for everyone who purchases, or the list of everyone who purchases the early access. Don't worry, that we're still going to have the pack in general for everybody else, but the early access bonuses, which will be released early, will not be available, essentially. Right, Parks? So
Yes, make sure you are on that list.
All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're making this sound, if you didn't already know. Yes, that's Serum, and yes, the bass in between is also in the pack, which I will barely show you because I don't want to ruin it.
Every time I hear this sound, I just I'm freaking out.
This is like one of the best drops of all time, okay? And why is it so hard? Because no one's been able to do it because they haven't been able to really match the timbre. In order to really do that, we had to go in and make a wavetable, okay? So this wavetable will be in the pack amongst others. A couple wavetables, a couple noises too as well, actually, to help itself, will be in the pack. So, okay, so we got the patch opened up right here. We're going to show you guys what's going on. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to load the wavetable, which is in the download description below. It's not labeled here, but it's called Excellent Red Lips. That is the wavetable. It's very important that you have this wavetable to make the sound. Trust me, I've tried. It's a bunch of FM. I don't even want to get into it, how we made it, but we made it, okay? So first things first, make sure you have that. Set it to -2. Now, normally we put our presets at C0, right, Parks?
Yep.
This one has to be at -2, but you can hit it at the second octave at C2 to be able to get it to sound right, okay?
Yeah, we do that for you guys so it's easy, so you could just press C0, you know what I'm saying, and just get some good sounds.
Right, and then we also have a sub initialized here at -2 with the level down here at 24%. So just going off stock right here, everything's pretty much stock right here. You don't have to worry about that, but the level you're going to want to have at 25%, and you're going to want to have the wavetable position all the way down. So the first LFO you need to make is to make a little swooper like that and a little swooper like that. That gives it its kind of rhythm, essentially, that happens with it.
Double swoop.
Double swoop, but it's almost like it's really swung. That's what makes it really special, okay? And then what we do is you can hear the first sound and the second sound are different, but then the second sound continues. So we created an envelope and put it on quarter notes, and we made sure it was set to loop back point here. So if we add this LFO to the level knob and have it go all the way up, and I play it, If I just hold down the note, it's going to be like this. See how it loops back right there? Okay, so there's the wavetable right now. So now let's go ahead and let's do some oscillator B. We're using basic shapes. We're just using a sine wave right here. And the reason it looks like this is because it's set to sync window full, okay? Make sure it's at +2 on the octave and +4 semitones, okay? This is another big secret of this sound and a lot of his sounds is he's using different types of semitones with FM synthesis to get that kind of weird out of pitch but in pitch sound.
Yeah, I feel like we talk about this all the time. Like his ear is so good with hearing like 25 cents off, but
nuances.
It's still
yeah.
It's crazy.
He's so sick. Okay, so and then also now what we're gonna go do is make sure that the sync window's all the way down, levels all the way down. We're gonna go ahead and adjust oscillator A's warp, and we're gonna do RM from B. This is called ring modulation. Okay, we're gonna turn that RM all the way up. And we're going to turn the LFO 1 onto the RM and pull it back. It's going to sound like this. Okay, getting a little crunchy there. Okay, while we're at it, let's go ahead and make sure we put this on the sub while we're here. Get a little sub in there. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're also going to go ahead and add LFO 1 to the sync window. Okay, and pull it back around halfway. 46-ish would be good. Okay. So not too much yet, but you'll start to see it come together in just a little bit. Next, we have a low-pass filter, a low 12, okay? Cutoff's going to be at noon, resonance all the way down, drive all the way down, and fat all the way down, and mix all the way up. So LFO 1 is going to go on the resonance first. We're going to put that around 40, okay? Just like so.
Look at that nice notch over there.
A little nice notch over there. And then also we're going to go ahead and put it on the drive knob, okay? And we're going to go ahead and pull that down to 36, like so. This is a big thing I've been doing lately is the drive and fat knob, okay? It's been a huge thing.
It looks wrong when you do it, too.
I know, but
like it looks so wrong.
It helps the filters a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, we don't have the cutoff yet, so we're going to go ahead and show you guys the next LFO. It's going to look like this, okay? This is LFO 2 is going to be a ramp like this and then another ramp. This is going to be cycling through the wavetable. It's set to trigger in quarter note. You're going to put that on the wavetable, and you're going to put it all the way up. You can kind of start hearing it come together a little bit.
It's like whispering.
She's just whispering just a touch to you. She'll just whisper at you, okay? LFO 3 is going to be shapes like this, okay? And then LFO 4 is nothing as of right now. Okay, so with the filter, we're going to go ahead and add something that's really important right now. We're going to go ahead and add this note, okay? This is a really important part of the sound. This note is essentially, whenever this this filter moves, it's going to put it in the right pitch. Similar to what this key tracking does, but we're going to use this in different ways. Okay, so that's sounding pretty good. So let's go ahead and now jump into some of the processing. And before we do that, if you guys want to support us, make sure you guys go check out our Patreon. We do have a Patreon where we give away project files. And what we are doing, since we are doing mostly Skrillex remakes, and since these are going to be available for the early access only for free, what we're doing right now is we are uploading a bunch of different project files for the YouTube, Mystery Loop, and VIP tiers exclusively for them, and they're going to be unreleased videos. So they're going to be videos that we haven't even filmed yet, but we have them done, and we just want to be able to share them with you so you guys are still getting your regular content.
Yeah, we've never even done that before. We've never given people project files like before we did the video. This is pretty insane, guys.
So it's early access to all the sounds and all the racks, of course. So make sure you guys go check that out if you want to support us. It helps us a lot. You guys can see our patrons at the end of the video. We'll go ahead and shout you out too.
Yeah, we have tons of patrons, guys.
So let's go ahead and jump right back into it. Okay, so the chorus is the first thing. The chorus is going to be turned on, okay, rate turned down. This is a really important part of the sound. Set it to BPM, delay at 0.08, delay 2 at 0.19, depth at 3.2, feedback at 29, low pass all the way up, and mix all the way down. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add LFO 1 on it real quick. We're going to put it on the mix knob, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it back to around 67%. Let's hear what that's doing. Just adding a little bit more metallic width to it. Now, this is I keep saying that, but this is probably the biggest part of the sound. I've got to be real with you. I know I've been saying that, okay? So you're going to turn the EQ on, okay? You're going to set it to frequency at all the way down at 22, Q all the way up, gain all the way down. And then on the right side, it's going to be at 40 sevs, Q all the way up, and gain all the way down. Now you're going to take a note, okay? You're going to take this note, and you're going to click it on the frequency right here, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and adjust this I think right there should be fine. And then make sure you also put it on the frequency. But this one, again, is going to go all the way up. But this one's at 40 sevs. Okay, so what it does, you see there, whenever I hit a note, it will change because we're adding resonance boost, okay? So now we're going to go back to LFO3, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this on the gain knob, okay? It's going to go all the way up, and then also here. LFO2 is drawn like this. Sorry, LFO3, excuse me. LFO3 is drawn like a shark fin and then a little bit bigger of a shark fin, and the loop back point is set here, again, in the middle, because remember that second sound. Okay, so make sure you set the loop back point here. You're just right click, set loop back point. So smoke that nugga nudge. Envelope mode to make it keep looping. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put this on the gain knob as you see here. You can start to hear it. Right, that is a huge part of the sound. Those resonance boost peak are really important. Okay, now that that's looking pretty good, let's go ahead and let's jump to the next low pass filter, okay? Just low 6 right here. Cutoff is going to be set to 62, resonance at 35, and mix all the way down at 7%. I'm going to turn it up, see how it's sounding in the mix real quick. It's getting there. It needs some extra sauce, right?
Needs some shine.
Back to LFO1. We're going to put it on the cutoff. We're going to make it go back and forth. Shift Option Command or window, whatever the fuck, and go ahead. Turn it down.
Dude, the PCers are so mad at us.
I don't care. Minus 33. So it's going essentially kind of backwards than what you would normally do. Resonance is set to 35. Drive all the way down. Make sure you put LFO1 on the drive as well and pull that down to around 23 is what you're looking at. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And then we're going to go ahead and turn it on the mix. The mix knob is set to 7%, and we're going to put that LFO on there and pull that down to 49ths. Okay, it's coming together. Now we need to add an OTT. Now this OTT is a little bit different, this multi-band compressor. Really pulling out the sound now. Thresholds at minus 16.3.
Really boosting those mids, too.
Yes, I'm going to go over that. Thank you for mentioning that. 2/1 for the ratio. Attack all the way down and release almost all the way up at 932, and then gain at 7.9. And then you can pull these up and down. So pull up some highs. Try to match that the best you can. And I promise you can pretty much do the sound in any DAW as long as the Serum is pretty much the entire sound.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he might have made it in massive, but I don't know. This is.
Yeah. I don't even know if was Serum out back then.
I think it might have been.
It might have just came out.
Yeah. I don't even know if he uses it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He should. He probably does.
He probably does.
Yeah. Okay. So next is going to be hyper dimension. Hyper rate's going to be set to 70, and detune's going to be set to 70. Mix is going to be set to 71. LFO1's going to go on the mix and go backwards. It's kind of cool because it starts detuned and then it kind of closes off the sound later. Okay. The size is all the way down and the mix is at 46%. And then we got a little bit of reverb here. Okay. The reverb is going to be set to size. I think this is pretty stock reverb actually.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Size 35, decay 4.7, low cut at 48, high at 35, spin at 25, and spin depth at 20% with the mix at 22%. Okay, that's sounding pretty good. Now, I think what we need to do is just make sure that we got everything for LFO 1, because I think there might be a couple more things, so let's just check that out real quick. Okay, so that's sounding pretty good, but before we finish up, we want to make sure we get everything correct, because there is another thing that we realize is that the note on the on low pass 12 over here, in order for this to actually be in full effect, you need to turn it all the way up, and which it looks like it's done, but it's not. Go all the way to 100%. Okay. Makes a difference. Okay?
Really brings those highs back in.
Yes, and then another thing, this might be a little secret trick that you guys don't know about that we just figured out, okay?
Smoke that on there.
Smoke that nug.
Get ready to fucking smoke it.
There better be bong sounds and shit, dude.
Better be fucking just vape juice everywhere.
So did you know that you can actually put an LFO on the multiband compressor? But not actually on one of the knobs. You can actually put it on one of the
bands.
Bands, right? So I think it's LFO1, we're going to go ahead and throw that on to the high. Look at that.
Look at that shit.
Didn't even know that existed. So you can hear that's... If you don't do these steps, it's not going to sound correct, so make sure you guys do those steps. It's really important, too. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you essentially what just happened. It doesn't really show you a readout here, which is kind of annoying. But if I go into the matrix, you can see here, I have LFO1 at here, and it just puts it at a stock of 5. But what you want to do is you want to make sure it goes both ways like that, okay? And you want to turn it all the way up. We could go ahead and turn the master down just a touch.
Makes it really sharp.
And again, guys, this sound will be in the Skrilla. I'm going to go over the reverse bass really briefly before we get into the processing, just to show you guys, because there's so many sounds in this pack that we're so proud of that you guys are going to be able to have access to. It's going to be so cool.
It's insane.
I mean, even all these synth parts.
Dramatic, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's the, I meant it end out there, so my bad. Just like the stuff in the build. Of course, the drums are insane.
That just wet ass fucking snare. So deep.
Oh, I have the kick not going to. I have the kick going directly to the master, not to the drum group. Because I was trying to do some like weird kick shit, like.
Yeah, just like clipping the master. Just
Kinda,
crazy.
yeah. So you guys can hear those samples will be in the pack, of course, and then the sounds. So the reverse bass sound, okay, this is kind of a weird, complex one. What we figured out is it's a reversed bass. It doesn't look cleaned up right now, guys, because we're still cleaning up the project files for them for release. But that is 2 sounds. That's this sound, which will be in the pack, and this sound. Oh, let me turn that off. Very similar sounds, but one is reversed into the other. That's essentially how we made that sound. It's pretty similar to the first sound that we're showing you, but it's a little bit different. But you guys are just going to have to wait to the pack for that one. And then, of course, we have this one, which kind of just sounds like it just in general.
It's like a little whippersnapper.
So that one's kind of cool too, but it's not. These ones sounded better. We had to do some audio. It's no audio processing, just having to bounce in reverse and then a little bit of corpus and shit on there. So you guys will be able to see that when you get the pack. If you're part of the early release, if not, the sounds will be in there for you guys. So let's go ahead and get back into the sound. Let's do some processing now. You guys follow along. If you're an FL or any other DAW, don't worry, you'll be able to do this. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have first a saturator, okay? Saturator analog clip. Okay, pretty stock. And then delay. This delay is really important. 2 and 4 on the sync. Feedback at 13, dry wet at 14, and just the lows. Okay, it has just a touch of delay on it, okay? And then reverb, okay? The reverb is mainly just the lows, a little bit of highs, but mainly just the lows. 30% and 1.2 for the decay. And then now it's up to you if you want to do this, but for us trying to get it to sound exactly like the sound, we made sure we added an EQ like so. We pulled out some notches, boosted those frequencies that we had talked about to kind of sharpen it up. EQ can do a lot, guys. It really can.
Yeah, we sculpted that like crazy.
You can see those resonance peaks right there that we were talking about. So those are really important. So make sure you guys do that. Really cool. And then also if you want, which we're going to play the second drop on the way out because the second drop is insanely sick.
It's huge.
And we made that little spit sound, which you guys will hear that goes boom. We made that sound too, like exact too. So what's kind of cool is what you can do is if you want, is you can actually add a macro to, you want to do it to LFO1, LFO2, and LFO3. So if you were to go to like LFO1 like so, and then LFO2 like so, and then also LFO3 like so. Okay, make sure that you don't go too high with it because you'll see if I hold this down. You can hear. So that's how you guys can do the really fast part if you want, or you can cut up the audio. So that's how you guys do it. Let's go ahead. And again, guys, Skrilla is coming out August 8th for early release only, okay?
August 8th, guys.
We're only doing 1325 copies, so make sure you guys sign up for that email list to get all informed and when we actually send that link out to them, and of course have access to all the bonuses, including the project files and sounds. And
yeah, set your reminder, guys. We're running out of time. There's only, I think there's like a week and a half left, guys. Yeah. So please, please, if you guys are really interested in this, join there and enjoy.
Check us out on Patreon, like the video, subscribe, comment down below for a chance to win a pack of your choice. We've been doing that lately, so comment down below.
We love giving you guys free shit.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. It makes us so happy.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and I think I'll play it from here.
Yeah, let's run it, dude. Let's
here?
show 'em.